All right, today is November the 4th, 2016, and right now at 9:30 p.m. in the foothills of Los Angeles, we have a barometric pressure of 30.05. That's remained high for about 3 days. We have a temperature of 62 degrees. The relative humidity is 51%, and we have a dew point of 44 degrees. All right, right now we're looking at the southwest rainbow loop. And today we had very, very heavy chemtrail spraying in the LA and Southern California area. And the reason is because of all this moisture right offshore. So the planes were dispatched to spray the skies of Central and Southern California, and that caps the atmosphere, and we have no atmospheric lift. We have to have two things for rain. We have to have lift and moisture. We've got the moisture right here, but they prevented the lift over the area with the chemtrail spraying. The jets were out spraying all day. Starting around 9 a.m. in the morning, I noticed the trails were out in the western skies moving in. And we can see right here that we've got plenty of moisture offshore. Also, we can see a transmitter at work right in this area, disrupting the flow right in this area. Right in this area, we can see some manipulation going on. There's a big hole that opens up. Let's take a look at the water vapor map for this southwest map. We have a tropical flow that is moving into Mexico. We can see that right here. We've got an upper level low pressure, mid and upper level low right over Arizona and part of New Mexico, which has been pushed away by all this high pressure that's been installed over Southern California. So this is why we have the heavy chemtrail spraying today. And tomorrow I think we're going to see more of the same, because let's go take a look at the other maps here. We have the western U.S. map. We can see that there's a pattern. We've got a transmitter dealing with this system right here, and they're trying to, we can see right here, there's a blockade that's being installed right in this area to cut off this Pineapple Express moisture field that is feeding that system. So we've got that aspect right here, and then we have some of this moisture is peeling off and moving into this area right here. But mainly we've got a huge dual storm system right here, 965 millibar. There's like two of these, same pressure almost, right up in this area, right off of Canada. And we have a transmitter generated blockade. This is a phased array transmitter, microwave, and it's caused a huge blockade, which will prevent this jet stream flow from feeding this developing low right here over the Four Corner states. Let's look at the rainbow map. We can see that the effectiveness of that blockade has caused a huge path here that is not going to allow this flow to get anywhere near this weather system. And we can see those dual low pressure systems, the two storms right there. Let's take a look at the pressure, or rather the Pacific surface analysis map. We can see that we've got two storms. One is a 966 millibar and a 969 millibar. These are both moving in a northerly direction. Got the cold front, and we have the high pressure here. This is really not accurate, the way this is depicted. If we look at this in the big map, we can see that we've got a high pressure right here, which is causing all of our high pressure on the barometer, but we've got mainly a blockade right here, which is separating these two systems. And we've got this huge blockade right down here, which is preventing the jet stream from diving down and mixing with any of this thunderstorm activity down here. Now, this is a huge area of thunderstorm activity. This is not showing up on the hurricane center map as a disturbance, that there is no longer any disturbance indicated on the map. Yesterday there was a disturbance, but this is a very large area of thunderstorms right down here, and they're not showing that on those maps. Okay, now here's the northeast Pacific map, and we can see that there's a blockade in this area right here, which is preventing this jet stream flow from getting into these two storm cores right here. Also, there's a right angle developing right up at the last frame right here, and that will effectively cut off this frontal system from the centers, the cores of these two low pressure systems. Okay, you can see that giant channel that's been built in with a transmitter right there, and that is very effective. Up close, we can see what's happening. Look at that. So we're going to see more chemtrail spraying tomorrow in Southern California. Also up in Northern California, there's a lot of spraying going on for the same reasons. There's a lot of moisture moving in towards the interior of Central California. And here's the jet stream map. We can see the pattern. Got those two storms right up here, and the flow is moving right around those storms. There's a blockade, as we just were looking at. Got some high-speed flow into Mexico here. We can see that is having an effect on our weather. If we go back to the southwest map, some of that moisture is leaving this flow and getting into Southern California. So these terrorists that are controlling our weather are stopping another opportunity for rain, and we're looking at that right now. And we have a lot of bushes in the all around Southern California, very, very low maintenance type bushes that are dying, that don't require a lot of water, but they've gone now for roughly 5 years without soaking rains. And so we're going to be seeing a lot of plants dying now. And this actually, this is going to be the 6th year of drought coming up this season. Okay, we saw that map. Here's the IntelliCast map right now. We can see that there is rain offshore. We've got San Diego right here. We've got an area of rain. I'll zoom in a little bit. And we can see that instead of allowing this rain to move in, it's all being sprayed over. We've got chemtrail spraying all over the place. And that is the problem. Now if we go down here and take a look at the bring up the Modus Today map. Let's bring that up right now. They've got Southern California blocked. Look at here. Right here, they got this all blocked out with white. So we can't see right over our area, but we'll go ahead and click on that and take a look around anyway, and we'll be able to see some spraying going on in the area. And we've got a spliced image, so we've got probably some photoshopping going on. Let's go ahead and zoom in again. You can see some trails right in Central California today. Yeah. Central California. Here's Point Conception, Vandenberg. All this gray stuff, this is all chemtrail mix. We can see that. Got trails all over the place here. One right over here. They were spraying very, very heavily, obviously. It's all over the place. And we have some natural clouds offshore here, right here. And so this is why we don't have rain, and this is why we have a drought. It's a man-made drought, and it could be that the same people that are behind this are tied in with the some of the corruption going on right now in the FBI and in the Justice Department. We have a very, very high level problem of corruption at the highest levels of our government, and that is being exposed right now. And hopefully it'll come out before the election, and there may be some arrests. And I believe that the people that are doing this, that are causing the drought conditions in our area, are getting away with this, and they should not be, and they may be tied in with what we're about to learn. Okay, here's the surface level map, the sea level pressure analysis. We're showing high pressure right here. And we have these two lows. These are storms. We've got actually high pressure right over our area right here, which is not being not indicated. All right, here's the 500 millibar map. And we can see an area of low pressure. This is that mid and upper level low. There's that developing low pressure right over the Four Corner States. We've got some squiggly lines right here. That's transmitter activity. And then we have the 300 millibar map. We've got squiggly lines over the Idaho and Colorado. And we have this huge trough of low pressure offshore, which is being blocked by all the surface high pressure. If you go back to the big map once again, we can see what's going on. Got this huge channel of high pressure that's been built in. That's a very narrow channel built in with a transmitter. We've got a transmitter right here, which is preventing this from getting into California through the eastern side of California. See that very clearly here. We have a transmitter right on top of that core. Okay, so that's the report. No rain, just a lot of chemtrails. We had hot temperatures today. Had to run the AC. And I think we're going to see more of the same tomorrow. We were supposed to have cooler weather, but the weather people were wrong. And we have this low pressure system right here, which I should have brought rain to Nevada and the entire area, but that was blocked as well. Okay, that's it. We'll do another one tomorrow.